prep the teaser, and go teaser.
On this all-new episode of Nightlife, we take you behind the scenes at opening night.
In this case, we've got this rather large arm that's popping up out of the ice. It could look quite interesting.
From the magic off the ice.
This is a completely 3D world with a ton of elements, and we then take that, combine it with the projection, and that's not something we've done ever. So that's a super exciting part of this open.
To the magic on it.
Turned over, and it's Barbashev leading the charge. Eichel, he got it to him. Here's Jack Eichel across, and they score again! It's Mark Stone. It's 2 goals in 23 seconds, and it's 3-1 Vegas.
All of that and more. This week on Nightlife.
And prep the open.
This is where the fun begins.
Welcome into this brand new episode of Nightlife. Last week's season opening win against the Colorado Avalanche was certainly one to remember for many reasons. Of course, the dominating play on the ice being one of them. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Another memorable moment, and perhaps something many fans look forward to each year, is what happened before the puck dropped on season number 8.
I wondered when I'd be seeing you. 8 years it's taken for you to come visit with me. It's the change in the air that you feel, isn't it?
What do you see, sorceress?
You have faced many foes, monsters and titans. But something is different this time. I sense it in the earth, in the very bones of this realm. Darkness grows, but not from the shadows. It comes from something new, something unfamiliar and merciless. Even the elements tremble, for they know something greater stirs. This power, I sense it. It does not rise. It swells like a storm unseen, yet felt in every corner of the realm. Go, Golden Knight, defend this realm from what has come. For an enemy from the west is here.
Time for our first break on Nightlife. Coming up next, we relive the dominating performance on the ice against the Colorado Avalanche.
Barbashev steps around Girard on the backhand, scores! What a goal from Ivan Barbashev!
Plus, you'll get an inside peek at all the preparation for the opening night production.
It's pretty surreal to see it in T-Mobile Arena for the very first time.
Keep it locked. Nightlife will be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. The stage was set for season number 8, and the boys in gold came out ready to roll.
It'll be interesting to see this matchup all evening long.
Here's Olofsson, scores! What a shot from Victor Olofsson in his Vegas debut. 27 seconds later. Now it's McKinnon charging in. McKinnon with a shot, the puck rolling, and it's fought off by Hill. Hannafin pumps, finds a man in the slot, and they score! It's Ivan Barbashev, but an incredible look and patience from Noah Hannafin to set him up. Turned over, and it's Barbashev leading the charge. Eichel, he got it to him. Here's Jack Eichel across, and they score again!
Great quick little shot by Stone. Doesn't settle it down, dusts it off right to the net.
It's 2 goals in 23 seconds, and it's 3-1 Vegas. McCarr Rantanen scores! Puck movement wound up on Rantanen's stick. He's got them both for Colorado, and it's back to a 1-goal game. There's Barbashev to Eichel. Eichel had it roll off his stick, but Whitecloud shoots and scores! Again, it's Vegas with the answer. They're back up 4-2. Now out high. Sam Girard snaps one bouncing puck. Rebound, they score! It's Casey Middlestead. And once again, it's a 1-goal game. Theodore for Olofsson. Steps, shoots, scores! Victor Olofsson having a night in his first game in a Vegas sweater. Couple of players scrambling. McCarr right down the middle. Sent to Rantanen, and he scores! A hat trick for Mikko Rantanen just after the power play expired. It's a 5-4 game. And there's a penalty. Slashing call against McCarr. It's a penalty and a double minor. Eichel scores! Just 5 seconds into a 4-minute power play.
Stone's parked right in front. It catches a piece of his glove and goes to net.
2 goals for Mark Stone, but they do not have William Karlsson. Unsure of the timetable for his return as Barbashev steps around Girard on the backhand, scores! What a goal from Ivan Barbashev! Middlestead out of the corner. Middlestead dances to the front. He got buried and the shot went wide. He got buried right into Aiden Hill. McNabb's trying to drag him off the goaltender. Meanwhile, with an empty net on the other way, Howden puts it away. The 8th goal of the night for Vegas into an empty net for Brett Howden. We've heard that goal horn a lot. 2 goals for Victor Olofsson, 4 assists for Jack Eichel, 2 goals for Mark Stone, and throw in 2 more for Ivan Barbashev, and a 4-point night.
Time for another break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, meet some of the new characters in the ever-evolving VGK story.
I've been in theatre most of my life. I'm originally from South Africa. This power, I sense it.
She's been our storyteller for a really long time in arena.
Don't go anywhere. Nightlife on Script Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. The show on the ice for Game 1 was certainly something to behold, but so was the performance before the puck dropped. Director of video production for the Golden Knights, Patrick Rouley, and his team put on yet another incredible show. Here's an inside look at how it came together, starting from day one.
This is our open for the season 8.
All right, and this is take 1.
We generally do a few different opens throughout the season.
What do you see, sorceress?
When you say what you see, sorceress,
It's a simple scene that we're shooting today, nothing too chaotic. It's just a conversation between Golden Knight and our new sorceress character. We had the idea, we were like, why don't we bring her into the show? Have the video start with her voiceover.
I wondered when I'd be seeing you.
And then have that moment
8 years it's taken for you to come visit with me.
where she comes on camera.
everybody got me?
8 years it's taken for you to visit with me.
She's actually been part of our opens almost throughout our entire time.
Action.
I wondered when.
She's always been this narrator, this omnipotent narrator that you hear during our games, during our open.
People say that they recognize my voice.
And now we're finally putting a person to the voice, which is super, super cool. So we hope fans kind of enjoy that.
Go, Golden Knight, defend this realm from what comes. And now we're evolving, and I'm able to take part in this video, which I'm hoping will be very interesting to the fans. You have faced so many foes, monsters and titans. This has been such a fun project.
We've been working with Charlene for a really long time.
They looked great.
Did they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've been in theater most of my life. I'm originally from South Africa. This power, I sense it.
She's been our storyteller for a really long time in Arena.
That was an amazing take, though. That was perfect.
Everybody I've worked with has just been delightful.
It looks great.
This is going to be a real plus if they can see the face behind the voice. But something is different now.
It allows us to open up a lot of different potential avenues of magic and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So they're kind of having this fun conversation, and there's a new threat on the horizon.
Tell me what you see, sorceress.
I think right now we're in a really good spot. Cut. Awesome. I think we're good.
It was really, really great day. The whole crew did a phenomenal job.
I think that's a wrap. So yeah, you guys were awesome. So thank you guys so much.
I love a party with a happy atmosphere.
I'm not a youngster anymore. And for me to have this opportunity at this time in my life is really fabulous.
The video aspect of this one is actually probably one of the shortest we've done for our regular season opens. We've done something completely different this year. Our phenomenal motion graphics team have put together an entire 3D world.
Just try it and see what it looks like in camera.
Dan Senior, he's our senior manager of motion graphics.
Yeah, it's good. We're pretty much set up. Got the lighting going on. We're just working out the details at the moment. Should be pretty straightforward shoot, I reckon.
He's the one who designs all the awesome on-ice battles that you see during our opens.
The next step is basically taking that footage, working out what's going to be used, what's not going to be used, and then any kind of elements that we might want to composite on top of.
We're working with him to create a visual effects scene.
That was actually me dressed as the bad guy. I then composited myself into the shot here, and then everything else except for me is pretty much CG. It's all just graphics. You can really elevate something with a little bit of software know-how and some basic green screen stuff and a camera.
One day we were in the office. Dan, our graphics guy, he got in the bad guy suit and I held the fan. So when you see the bad guy's cape flapping in the wind, that's all of us making movie magic behind the scenes with a green screen, and he brought it to life in his 3D world.
Total time, probably about 9 or 10 days. 3 or 4 days of just trying to design the environment and work that out and get it so it works efficiently in 3D, and then 4 days compositing in After Effects. Basically a series of layers that can stack up in 3D space, and you can move a camera in between those layers. You know, I can turn certain sections on and off. So if I start with this, so that's our main background plate, and you keep just basically stacking the whole thing up, kind of like painting. essentially, but it moves.
We've never been able, we can't go shoot at a volcano, so we created a volcano in a 3D world.
In this case, we've got this rather large arm that's popping up out of the ice. It could look quite interesting.
This is a completely 3D world with a ton of elements, and we then take that, combine it with the projection, and that's not something we've done ever. So that's a super exciting part of this Open.
It's absolutely a collaborative affair. This just happens to be the bit that I've taken care of in this show.
A lot of work goes into it, whether it comes to planning and coming up with the idea, to the scripting, to the costuming. A lot of work goes into it.
I'm excited to see how it all comes together, really. Hopefully it looks great and the audience enjoys it.
Time for another break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, you've seen the finished product, but next we take you behind the curtain at rehearsal night.
At 24 hours, exactly 24 hours on the dot, we're running this.
Don't touch that dial. Nightlife on Script Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. The key to any production going off without a hitch is a seamless rehearsal night. The last piece to this week's Nightlife puzzle takes us back to T-Mobile Arena for a dry run before the real deal.
Jeff, we're ready.
So standby audio clip 2 in 3, 2, 1, and go for it. You know, we do kind of a quick run through of everything just to say, okay, at least, you know, we see it, we heard it, and then now we can make any notes from there, just on the production side of things. Standby audio clip 5, standby your camera, and dissolve and go. And then after this, you know, Golden Knight will do his choreography, and then we kind of step through that next and see how it's going to look to the bowl, and just keep going from there. Prep the teaser and go teaser.
At 24 hours, exactly 24 hours on the dot, we're running this. Yeah.
Prep the open.
Being able to put all these looks and sound effects and everything just adds so much. The music adds so much to it, because when you're shooting there, it's just these kind of simple lines.
In every corner of the realm.
Sick.
Go, Golden.
Once you put the music and the emotion behind it, it's a completely different feel. So, and being able to see it on this big screen and the big speakers, it's really, really cool. It's always the best part of our opens for sure.
Be surprised how much goes into putting this on for the fans. It's maybe 5 minutes of an experience for the fans, but it's months of preparation.
We're all in for the ride, people.
Shooting the video portion, our graphics team cooks up what you see on the on-ice projection.
We're doing this big ice projection. You know, we're excited for that.
Sick.
Having our real person face off against a fictional ice projection that's just video on ice, but we use our magic and we put it together to make it, you really believe that he's fighting a giant monster.
This incredible world that we created that the Golden Knight will have to defeat the bad guy to win the battle, and as we always do, wow the fans.
We're at rehearsals and the Knight just got the kind of visual for what he's gonna have to do for the open, and now we're gonna run it again so he can make his marks.
3, 2, 1, come out. On the center of the blue line. Close up the umbrella, really good. Back up to the slot a little bit. All right, 2D fireballs are coming, start making their way back to center. Whenever you see the Golden Knight moving around on the ice down there, back to center and block. Great job. It's really me giving him his cues, so if he ever looks like he messed up, it's really my fault. I didn't give him his cues. Yeah, I'll get better on my calling on that. But other than that, I think that was really good. He can't see the projection, right? So to us in the crowd, there's this awesome lava rock monster and, there's fireballs falling and everything like that, but he just sees blurry pixels, so it's hard for him to tell. Lee looks good, Golden Knight looks good. So it's up to me, because I have a kind of high up perch that I can kind of see everything. 2, 1, stabby. hey, Lee, take a step to your left. Hey, skate up to the blue line. Okay, now go to center. All right, perfect. We will take it from the top of the projection again. We'll have to be the one to kind of give him the cues to be like 3, 2, 1 block, 3, 2, 1 hit. So I focus on that, which lets him just focus on being the character and listening to me and making sure he hits his marks. Hit you, and you'll umbrella that, block that, break his, and then we'll be good. So we'll see how we do here. Okay, Lee is ready. Umbrella. Oh, looks great on the camera. Back up to the slot a little bit. Fireballs are starting to go down, so we're starting to go down.
Once you actually get to see like the final thing and it's done and it's super clean, like it's really exciting to see.
And start spinning in 3, 2, 1, hit.
Then getting to finally see the clean product and like knowing it's going to work is kind of almost a relief, but then at the same time it's, you know, it's exciting to be like, okay, you know, it's going to work out.
I think after this we should be, I feel good. Lee looks good. Nice. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Hey, thanks.
It's pretty surreal to see it in T-Mobile Arena for the very first time tonight at rehearsals. As loud as we would run it during a game, even though there wasn't fans there, you know, you just get chills to see what our team is able to create. So to see all the hard work that my friends did to make this happen is really special.
What an incredible job by everyone in the Vegas Golden Knights production department. Each year, they come up with something grand, and this year was no different. The Golden Knights are off and running, and so are we here on Nightlife. We'll be back next week with all new content. Same time, same place, VGK faithful.